Freddy, hey, Freddy Media run the play. Freddy, hey, Freddy, hey, you know, we don't play. Let's get to work.
Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Freddy Live. I'm Jon Frederick, founder and CEO of Freddy Media. We're going to hit a few headlines in tech, business, automotive, and get you back before lunch. Felipe, let's get to the first story. So Meta is going to open source its most powerful internal use only AI model to take a swipe at Anthropic and OpenAI. They've kind of ceded a little bit of market share. They've allowed two competitors to come up and start threatening them a little bit in the trillion-dollar tech startup game. And at the end of the day, that's where Mark Zuckerberg is his strongest. So they're releasing Muse Glimmer, a 30 billion parameter open weight model, and they're trying to let it run locally on a Mac or a PC. And the move undercuts OpenAI and Anthropic, and we'll see how it goes. They're going to let it run locally as an alternative. Let's get to the next one. Along the same lines, in legacy tech companies, Apple has so much demand for microchips that they are now testing China's CXMT microchip for its iPhones, MacBooks, and China market devices. This has always been a little bit of a third rail for Apple. They've not done that. They've been sourcing from Micron, SK Hynix, and Samsung, but this shows how much of a shortage there are of chips that the great American company Apple is going to go and start using Chinese chips, at least for the products they sell in China. Let's get to the next one. Microsoft is planning a production boost for AI chips. Same thing. Everybody just needs to make more AI chips. So they're going to ramp up production of its in-house AI chips next year, trying to cut their reliance on Nvidia. Nvidia is the most valuable company in the world. All the other tech people hate that. This is just basically an oligarch fight. And let's see if Microsoft can successfully cut their dependence on Nvidia, who's currently powering everything. Let's get to the next one. Oil prices climb on a stalemate in the Strait of Hormuz. This is a little bit of rubber meeting the road. The U.S. attacking Iran has shut down the Strait of Hormuz. It's been about 3 months now. And the Iranian government the other day said that they are just going to wait out the Trump administration and wait until there's a new president in place to talk to that's not Donald Trump. So they're playing a pretty stiff hand of poker against Donald Trump. We'll see how it all plays out. I think it's incentivizing Trump to push a little forward where you can tell that he wants to get the heck out of there, but they're calling his bluff so hard that he may be forced to push forward. But again, we pray for everybody in that region. We pray for the American troops and hope that there's no boots on the ground. Let's get to the next one. Elon Musk is building the biggest building in the world. It's going to be, again, you guessed it, a chip manufacturing plant in Grimes, Texas called Terafab, which is so interesting because the United States government, the whole reason we protect Taiwan so much is they have the TSMC chip manufacturer there in Taiwan, and we've been frantically trying to move chip production over to Arizona using the same management. The same people from Taiwan are actually the people in Arizona doing it, but then Elon Musk, as he does always, is like, hey, I'll just do it myself. 100 million square foot building eclipses Russia's biggest building on Earth. And apparently Elon Musk is going to just use this to power Optimus robots, cyber cabs, orbital data centers. He thinks data centers are going to be in space instead of your aunt's backyard. We'll see how it plays out. It's going to add 3,000 jobs. And this is a moonshot. That's all he does is moonshots, but I guess they pay off big. Let's get to the next one. Intel announces a $15 billion stock offering amid AI demand surge. They're just raising capital. They're saying, hey, we know how to build chips. Everybody needs chips. Buy more Intel. And it's interesting because the US government did this less than a year ago. We already invested in Intel, which is really strange. I think the US government now owns portions of over 30 private companies in America, and that's decently unprecedented outside of war times. So here we go. Intel needs more cash. The amount of cash the American government gave it apparently wasn't enough. We press forward. Let's get to another one. The most important company in all of chip manufacturing has always been TSMC, and their sales have jumped 45%. It's so interesting because TSMC is headquartered in Taiwan. That's where basically the most advanced chip manufacturing equipment in the entire world sits, and even the brains that work on it, the management of the people that serve that place, That's a lot of proprietary knowledge. And the United States has been protecting Taiwan for as long as we can kind of build that infrastructure here in America and get those people who know how to do it to come and work here. And I think there's a fun fact that the lady who's in charge of TSMC is actually the CEO of Nvidia's cousin, which is like incredible. The two biggest chip manufacturers in the world, they're first cousins. So figure that one out. That's Freddy News. Thanks for hopping on today. Get back to lunch, and we love you.
Freddy News, where operators tap in.